Hey guys, it's Adrienne from Crafty Little Gnome, and today I'm going to teach you how to disinfect your cell phone properly. Cell phone can harbor all sorts of nasty, creepy germs, and it's something that you want to make sure you clean on a regular basis, considering that you're holding it straight up to your face, and then you're also going to put it on surfaces like countertops or desks all over the place. It can pick up a lot of nasty germs, and you want to make sure that you are removing those, as the germs and viruses can live on the surface of your phone for up to 9 days. So the first thing you want to do is remove your phone case and make sure that your phone is powered off. And with your phone case, you can go ahead and sanitize it the same way we're doing with your phone. What I'm going to do with mine is just wash it with warm soapy water, and then I'm going to put it in a bowl with water and actually a little bit of bleach. I have another video that talks about the ratios you need to disinfect properly with bleach. And so usually for 4 cups of water, it is 1/4 cup of bleach plus 2 tablespoons of bleach. You want to make sure that it sits for about 10 minutes in that, just to make sure that it kills any yucky germs, bacteria, viruses, all that. And then you can go ahead and rinse it off again and dry it. Cell phone, you don't want to use bleach because it can harm the surface of the phone. You've got a it's like a glass cover on it, but it is very sensitive to touch, and you don't want to ruin the finish on it. So it's important that you don't use 100% straight bleach or any kind of bathroom cleaner or super harsh chemicals, as it might ruin the screen. So we're going to disinfect. I'm going to show you a few different ways and different things that you can use to clean it off. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your phone is powered off. Most phones are somewhat water resistant. This is the iPhone X, and it can go under 3 meters of water. So if you accidentally, drop it in the pool or something, it won't get ruined. But there are so many tiny little nooks and crannies that you want to make sure that you don't get water in there where it can get damaged, just in case. What we're going to do is just use a microfiber cloth and try to get off any of the grime that's on there. Down by the mouthpiece, there's a ton of nasty stuff that I'm just going to try to remove. And you just want to rub it gently with the microfiber cloth. So one of the easiest ways is just to use regular disinfectant wipes. So Lysol and Clorox both make disinfectant wipes, and they can both be used in general to clean your phone. So based on the research that I've done, both are safe, but you want to look at the directions and the usage on the packaging before you start. There are so many different formulations that these companies make with the bleach and the Lysol, and some of them have different things in them. So while I say that in general they are safe to use on electronics like this, they might not be. So definitely make sure you check the label first. And when you use it, all you have to do is just give it a wipe down with the wipe, and try not to get anything, soaking wet into the nooks and crannies. But if your phone is waterproof, it should be okay. You're not going to do too much damage to it. After you use the wipe, you want to make sure you just let it air dry. And once your phone is completely air dried, you can go ahead and use your microfiber cloth again just to polish out if there's any streaks or anything like that. If you don't have any of the wipes available, there are different household things that you can use. The first one is vinegar. So either apple cider or plain white vinegar. You mix it 50-50 with water and just put it in a little cup. And then you can dip in with your cloth into the water and just wipe your phone with that. Vinegar is not going to kill all the germs that the Clorox will. It kills about 80% of the germs, but it's not going to kill the really nasty stuff like the coronavirus, or even like staph. So just be aware of that. However, keep in mind that even if you are just using something like vinegar, the act of physically wiping it off your phone will help as well. So even though it might not be killing it, you're at least killing most of the germs and hopefully wiping away anything else on there that's really nasty. If you don't have vinegar or you want something stronger, rubbing alcohol or even grain alcohol will work. So you're going to do this the exact same way. This is 60% alcohol by volume, and you can pour it again into a little cup and put your microfiber cloth into it and just rub it on the same way, and then let it air dry and then wipe it off with the microfiber cloth. If you can find 99% alcohol in the stores or even the 70% alcohol, those will both work great. Those are going to kill the same kind of germs that the Lysol wipes will. If you can't find any of those, you can also use regular hydrogen peroxide. So, like I said again, just pour it into a little cup and put it on with your cloth and then let it air dry and wipe it off. Once you've cleaned your phone well and you have all the big nasty germs and spills or whatever, and even the things you can't see on it, you want to make sure you get into the little nooks and crannies and try to get those clean as well. So you can use any of the products that I previously mentioned, the vinegar, the alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, and even wipes if you can get them in there. But an easy thing to use for those little areas is just a plain old Q-tip. So what I've done is I filled up a little cup here with some of the alcohol. I'll just dab my little Q-tip in, and I'm going to squeeze out any extra water so it's not dripping wet, because I don't want to get that into the fine little areas and get water and liquids into where it's not supposed to be. And then I'm just going to go in and try to get into the areas like the headphone jack area and where you plug it in for charging. Also, it's good to get in around the buttons that you use, the volume control and the power button. And there's always those little grimy areas that you can't see very well until you actually stop and take the time to look. So after you're all finished, go ahead and give it another buff with the microfiber cloth, and you can go ahead and put the case back on. How often should you clean your phone? Well, that just depends on a lot of things. So during cold and flu season, or if there is, a pandemic going on, a worldwide pandemic, you should probably clean your phone every couple days, or, if you're in an area where you work with kids or things get nasty, like a hospital, public, then you want to maybe clean it every day. If you're not going to be around an area with a lot of germs, maybe once a week is fine. So just make sure that you clean your phone every once in a while. Remember, it's something that's going up close to your face and that you've got your hands on all day long. And it's just as important to wash your hands as it is to wash your phone. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. And check out craftylittle gnome.com for more creative home hacks.